Phoebe Stone has always dreamed of coming to the Cornwall Inn with her husband, but now she's at the beautiful Rhode Island resort alone at rock bottom, but on a mission to enjoy herself one last time. However, Phoebe soon discovers she's the only guest at the Cornwall, not there for a big wedding weekend. Lila, the bride-to-be, has every second perfectly planned until she meets Phoebe. Alison Espach's latest novel, The Wedding People, is an honest and hilarious look at the winding paths of life and the people who make us feel alive again.
Welcome, Alison, and welcome to Jersey City Moms Book Club.
Let's go, Jersey City Moms.
Jersey City been together for 17 years.
Okay, Alison, welcome. 2 weeks, may I say, 2 weeks on the New York Times bestseller list.
Okay.
2 weeks. Debuted at number 2.
Way to go.
You know, when I've given this book and I've given it to so many people, they're like, oh my gosh, it's a beach read, but it has some depth. And I'm like, yeah, beach reads can have depth.
Yeah.
But balancing funny and dark and all the layers is not easy.
Yeah.
It's not, but it tends to be just something I compulsively do. Blame my childhood, I don't know. You know, I mean, I think, to me, that's what I'm always looking for in a book that has some depth, but gives you a break, you know, makes you laugh. I think that's how life is.
So were you thinking about that kind of genre when you started writing it? Was that what you had in mind? And did you already know, like, where it was going to take readers at the end?
I wasn't really thinking about genre. I mean, I was really just thinking about this woman walking into this hotel, having nothing on her, you know, abandoning all her responsibilities at home. And I didn't know why she was there, you know, and I wanted her to encounter all these strangers who she was going to interact with, but I didn't know. I just kept writing and until I figured out that
that's interesting.
There's something big's going to happen.
Yeah.
And you used to work weddings?
I did work weddings. That was a big inspiration for this book. Yeah. Before it was normal to see photo booths at weddings, they used to send me as a photo booth attendant to basically just stand next to it and be like, yes, this is the thing from the mall. You know, it's free. You can go in. And the interesting thing about that job was that they told me to dress for the event. So I looked like the most unhappy wedding guest all night. And this attracted unhappy people at the wedding. And I was like, why do you want to talk to me? I'm a stranger. That's exactly why they wanted to talk to me. Because they could talk about the wedding and their dysfunctional family. Yeah. They gave me all the dirt.
You became a therapist. How much fun is that?
All right, should we get some questions?
We should.
All right, who's first? Victoria, did you have a question?
Yes. I think the ladies and I would love to know, were the characters created by, you know, any people that you met in real life?
You know, I think anyone who's gotten married in the last 10 years is very worried that they're Lila.
Like me.
Yeah, they're like, just tell me, am I Lila? No, Lila's not based on anyone in particular. Really more on a type of person that I keep encountering in life. You know, someone who just walks into a room and sets the tone and says, you know, what do you think of my hat, right? Which can be offensive if people in the room are crying, you know? But as I get older, I'm increasingly impressed by people who can do that. You know, just walk right in and set the tone.
She's very funny.
Oh my God, you are.
Super funny. Okay, Lily, you have a question for us.
I do. So which characters did you relate to most and why?
I mean, definitely Phoebe. You know, I've had times in my life where I felt trapped by circumstance or despair, you know, times when you just can't imagine your way out of something. And, you know, I think the pandemic was so hard. I lost my brother when I was very young, and that was very hard. I remember thinking, I will never laugh again, you know? A few days later, I did laugh. And a few weeks later, I laughed some more. And years later, I end up somewhere I don't imagine, like here on the Today Show with you all.
Very cool.
Oh my gosh, Alison,
I think we have time. Andrea.
Allison's our new best friend.
I know.
Okay, Andrea, go ahead.
I think we all feel that way through this book.
Exactly.
I think everyone is really curious because there's so much beautiful literary information and just fun trivia kind of sprinkled throughout the book. Very layered stuff. And we were wondering what was the inspiration for that stuff, specifically like the Victorian literature, and also did you have to do a lot of research for that?
Yeah, I teach, so that means I read the same book over and over again. One of those books happens to be Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf. I don't know if it's healthy to read that book every year, but I do. And it's very interesting because when I first read it, I was 28, and I loved the prose, but didn't really connect with Mrs. Dalloway. You know, she's in her 50s. She's experiencing a kind of middle-aged sadness. A lot of scenes of her staring at the mirror being like, who am I, really? And as I got older, I was like, that's it. That's exactly what I'm feeling. I'm always staring at the mirror being like, wait, who are you? Like, how did you become this person? You know? So this book is really an homage to that.
By the way, you're hilarious.
And she,
oh my God.
And by the way, this book is that. This book is hilarious. It's sweet. It's about friendship. It's about identity. You are going to love it. People do love it. It hit number 2.
You're
As
awesome.
I said,
you're very easy to talk to.
Allison, please come back. Keep writing.
Yeah.
We can't wait to read what you have next. And to check out Alison's book, The Wedding People, which if you haven't, you're one of very few. Hoda's taking it on vacation.
Taking this one, Send
me a picture with you reading it because I want proof of life.
Me too.
Head to HodaandJenna.com or you can head to today.com/readwithjenna. Either one.
Too.